giving half responses, thinking about something else entirely, and she finally says something that really, kind of alerts him to the fact that they're talking about two different subjects. He kind of looks at her and goes, well, what are you talking about? And she kind of, gets a really insulted look on her face, and I kind of almost always imagine her, were she a human, putting her hands on her hips and going, have you been listening to me at all? I pretty much imagine her doing what I do to my boyfriend. Have you been listening at all? It's an absolutely delightful fanfic.
Yeah, I found it quite funny. It's like, to me, it's like a really well executed Saturday Night Live skit. It was great. It was funny. It was short. It was sweet, but it was funny. And it was funny. I liked it. It was great, and made me laugh, definitely. There are too many movies that revolve around a similar premise where the main character thinks something, but something else is actually true. Like, the guy thinks he's on a spy TV show, but he's really actually being mistaken for a spy. Like, there was one movie I saw, and I couldn't stand that movie. But this fanfic did that kind of scenario really well. The fact that it's short, it means it doesn't drag on too long. And so, yeah, it's great. I will enjoy it.
Yeah, as Dragon Tamer says, it's movie canon, series flavor. So, it takes place right after All Dogs Go to Heaven, too. And I'm not a big fan of the series, but I'm a huge fan of both films. So, it's really great. It's really great for me.
I found out that all the episodes of the All Dogs Go to Heaven series, I believe, are on Hulu.com. So if you want to check those out. Anyway.
Hulu doesn't actually work for people in Europe. I think it only works for people in the US because it's just an American site. But you can, I think, view all of the series on YouTube.
Yeah, you can. YouTube and Hulu, and my personal rating, it's above and beyond 4 stars. So, it's really hilarious, and that's what I like about Dragon Tamer. He makes his fanfics so original, and I was not expecting a comedy from him in a million years, but here it was. But anyway, to wrap it all up for my review, it is hilarious. He's planning on writing a sequel to it. Talked with him about it. He said that it's actually pretty close to being done, so look forward to that. And if you haven't read it, then you're missing out. You gotta go and read it. Just go and read it. I don't care what you have to do, go and read it. And Conay, what do you think about it?
I first read it when it was on Balto Source, back in 2008.
Yeah, that was actually when I first read it too.
Yes. And what I found when I first read it, I think from about 10th line, I don't think I could stop laughing. And it really did, honestly, it put a real smile on my face, that fanfic. It's real American type humour.
It really is.
It really is. But what he's done, he's managed to broaden it out so everyone can see it. Not see it. He's managed to broaden the humour out, so it doesn't just appeal to the American viewer. It applies to all.
Okay.
And I really liked it. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Out of 10, I'd have to probably give it a 9.5.
That's good.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, he said he's going to do a sequel, but he said that back in 2008, and if you're waiting 2 years for a sequel, for such something that's only a page long, I have quite high expectations for the sequel.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, but it is brilliant, I find. As someone posted on, I think, last month, dude, you've got to hurry and write this part 2 or I will lose it.
Yeah.
Which, a bit of a rush, but I mean, it's been 2 years. He has been working on other things, but, it's a page long. Unless he wants to structure it, a sentence at a time, to maximise funniness. But I think, hopefully it will be coming within the year or within the early parts of next year, because after that, you kind of forget about it, and
yeah,
that'll be the end of that. But welcome back, Ahura.
Yeah.
He's in the process of reading the fanfic, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I already read it. It's really quite good. But knowing DC, he probably put it on the back burner for a reason, and I'm assuming that he probably has something pretty well planned for part 2.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't go into anything half-cocked.
Okay, so UK stuff. UK, you were going to talk about the scavenger hunt. What else? I can't remember.
I think I was going to go on about Alpha and Omega.
Okay, that's right.
It's been a pretty big thing on Ultrasource at the moment.
Alright. Well, if you want to talk, whichever one you want to start talking about first,
Go ahead.
go on.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Just throw me in. I'd imagine the scavenger hunt is more interesting.
Alright, let's talk about that first.
Yeah, it's probably more relevant to the podcast.
Especially since we've been talking about it for the past 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am incredibly sorry to everybody that it's taking so long. I've not really told people how it works, I don't think. I'm not very good at explaining. I'll probably turn it into a thing before Christmas, to be honest. It was supposed to be a summertime thing, but that kind of didn't happen.
Fail.
So it will be here before December.
Alright,
Or during.
that's good to know.
Good, holiday spirit thing.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, what is the scavenger hunt anyway?
Well, the idea behind it is, I'll be writing up way more sort of quests that I have, and in the groups people make, maximum of 5 people per team, you complete the tasks, and for each one you get a set number of points, and at the end of the hunt, the team with the most points wins.
Very interesting. I know you said, in the topic that one of the example questions might be like to draw Balto.
Yeah.
They're not all going to be art related.
No,
obviously.
I'm trying to vary them so that people who say don't draw or render can do that, and people who don't write can do something else. So there's something for everyone.
Okay.
And it's not based on quality, so no one has to worry about making it look like a screenshot from one of the movies.
That's good to know.
As long as it is what it says you have to do, then that's fine. It doesn't matter how scrappy it is.
Oh, hey, that's good. Everyone has an equal chance.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And what would you say as far as team building that people should do? Should it just be like you and all your friends get together, or should maybe people try to build teams strategically that was not trying to come out?
I know people will probably want to immediately team up with all their friends, but it's probably a good idea to find all sorts of people to join your team. That way you can have people who are good at virtually everything you'll need to do, so you can get more points, and you'll get to meet new people and have fun with them.
Alright, that's good advice.
Okay.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Animation source team building exercise. Except not easy.
Yeah, next year I'll take everyone to the wilds of Alaska and send you all on a camping trip.
Yes! We'll all gather around the campfire singing Kumbaya.
That'd be fun.
If only.
We'll send everybody on a field trip to Nome where we can take the historic Balto tour, if that even exists.
We'll make up our own.
Or no, we could wait till March and just get the end of the Iditarod.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there's an idea.
Yep, pretty awesome.
Oh, we'll make an animation source team. We'll join in the Iditarod. And we'll get
Awesome.
We have to find some dogs.
Yeah.
I can't donate any dogs to that cause. I've got Shelties. They'd be like, what the heck are we doing here?
Oh, no, we'll be the only team with people.
Or we just make it let's make it like the world's, like a double marathon or whatever. We just run.
You guys might have to count me out for that. I don't do a whole lot of running. Alrighty. Anybody got any other questions about the scavenger hunt that they want to ask?
Well, I guess the most obvious one is there anything else you want to tell us about the scavenger hunt?
Not really. I'll just get back to the topic so I can remind myself. Because I fail.
Alright.
I know we mentioned what the Sourcecast is offering as a prize last episode.
I know first place was the winning team would be guest stars on the episode of Sourcecast. And third place would be a mention of the team along with its members on Sourcecast. And second place, I think it was an interview with one of the team members on Sourcecast or something like that.
Yeah, like the team leader or something.
Okay.
Quite happily, people have managed to have loads and loads of prizes for it, so...
There we go.
Yeah, I know you had to actually...
Hey, more incentive to do it, no?
Yeah.
Stuff.
It's the only time I've actually ended up saying that, no, there are enough prizes.
Say, stop, I have too many prizes. The winner of this thing will get this scavenger hunt will get showered with gifts, I just know. Or they'll be like, I'm living it, baby, whoa!
Actually, I do have one more question. Is there anything else that you'll need help with as far as the scavenger hunt goes? Is there anything else that you'll need help with?
Things like prizes and things, there's more than enough help there now. And I think, 2 other judges. So, I suppose one more judge couldn't hurt, but if someone's judging the hunt, then they aren't allowed to join the team. And the only other thing is, if there's anyone who's particularly good at creating challenges for things, because at the moment it's only me creating those, and I've gotten stuck like mad.
Alright, well, that's your cue, Animation Source listeners. If you're really creative and you want to help out UK, start thinking up some challenge ideas and send them her way.
I'd very much appreciate it.
Alright.
And on to Alpha and Omega.
Yeah.
Just please tell us your thoughts about it.
Well, I'm afraid I was a bit judgmental like a lot of other people. And as soon as it came up, my first thought was, oh, that looks horrible.
You know what, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought the same thing myself. I said, you know what, I really would like to like that movie, but it's gonna be crap.
I know, that's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure I remember thinking something along those lines when I first saw previews for it too. I still haven't seen the movie, so I can't make any judgments, but...
Yeah, neither have I.
I'm still a slacker.
I decided to just go for it and watch it, see what I thought. And it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, to be honest. If you're a person who, like me, a lot of the times really likes things looking good, then you might not like it. I mean, the backgrounds on it are fantastic. They are just gorgeous. But the characters... I'm afraid they haven't quite got the hang of making the wolves not look like rubber. That hasn't changed.
Yes, Pixar, they are not.
No, it's especially the jaws. They have very rubber jaws.
Yeah.
I've never seen any animal open its mouth that way.
I haven't taken a close look at that.
Generally, though, it's a pretty good movie. It doesn't suck as much as I thought it was going to.
Like, what about, like, as in terms of the story and stuff?
The what?
The story?
Story? Well, it is incredibly cliched, like everyone knew it was going to be. It's kind of like Bolt with wolves instead of a dog and a cat.
Okay.
You know, that's probably a good way to put it, I guess.
Yeah. So, every now and then it has little flashes of brilliance in it.
Oh, well, that's
But you'll be watching it and you think, I don't know. And then it'll have a new scene and you think, oh, that's actually really cool. Especially the parts with Peyton Humphrey. I still hate his name, by the way. Yeah, the main male character.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah, the one with the mullet. There's the odd scene with those two and Lily and Garth, sort of secondary characters, where they're sort of cute scenes, and those are quite good.
Okay.
Almost as good as the odd scene with Balto and Jenna.
Okay, that's
promising.
Who's Lily and Garth?
They're both background characters. Garth is the one that Kate was